Hello, my name is Waylon Anderson. I'm here to talk to you today about PC gaming versus console gaming. With the release of the new Nintendo Wii U just around the corner, an internal debate has arisen inside me. Should I shell out another $300 for another console system, or should I just stick with PC gaming? Um, as far as personal experience, I've been a gamer since probably 1983. I used to play my cousin's old ColecoVision. Uh, I've also came up playing computer games. If you remember the old Oregon Trail on the Apple II, you name it. I play a lot of computer games. But for the most part, I've been a console soldier. I've owned or played just about every console gaming platform in existence. You name it. Atari 2600, the NES, Sega Genesis, Neo Geo, the 3DO, the TurboGrafx 16, Atari Jaguar 64, Sega CD, Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, PlayStations 1, 2, and 3, and both Xboxes. I've probably spent close to $15,000 on console gaming now that I look back on it. And that's, the platforms themselves, the accessories, the controllers, and the games. As far as PC gaming, I've probably only spent maybe a couple thousand. So it's definitely cheaper to be a PC gamer than it is a console gamer. And now I'm just going to give you a few examples on why it's better to stick with PC gaming. Let's start with resolution. The PC3, or excuse me, the PS3 states that it can run at 1080p. That's kind of disingenuous. The truth is, they run a native 720p, and the only time that they render 1080p is when they upscale. As far as PCs go, they've been running high-res games since before 2001. Uh, which brings me to the next example, hardware upgrades. Console systems have been boasting hardware upgrades and expansion packs for decades now, and the only thing we've gotten is garbage like the Sega Mega Drive. Complete waste of money. I can't believe I had that. But anyways, PCs on the other hand are relatively cheap and easy to upgrade with high-end processors and graphics cards. And think about it. And I keep bashing on the console, but the PS3 is 6 years old. 6 years. Uh, that's like two lifetimes in the IT world. Um, think about it. There's probably smartphones out there that can compete with some of the early PS3 games. Um, Another good example would be online gaming. PC wins this one hands down. And it's almost unfair for me to even bring this up, especially when you have platforms like the Xbox, which still charges its users just to use Xbox Live. That to me is atrocious, but apparently Microsoft sees it differently, so it's just another way for them to cash in on you. And really, the only downfall when it comes to PC gaming is all the hackers and cheaters out there, but that's another story. Next thing I would touch on would be software patches. PC games are constantly being upgraded, repaired, and all the bugs that are out there in the games are always being patched. This feature only recently became a reality when it comes to console gaming. So really, I could go on forever, but my time is limited. Um, what I've observed over the years with consoles is as they've become more advanced, the problems have also become more advanced, and it almost discourages the consumers from buying the first generation or first wave of new systems because it seems like the manufacturers haven't worked out all the bugs yet before they dump it on us. Just think about it. So you're a consumer, you just dropped $500 on a brand new Xbox 360, and you get the red ring of death within the first month. So now you have a $500 paperweight. You just don't see that kind of mess on the PC side. And even if it were to happen, let's say you got the blue screen of death, you wouldn't have to replace your whole computer. You could just reload the operating system and go from there. But regardless of all the negative aspects of console gaming, I'd be a liar to say that I wasn't looking forward to playing the new Nintendo Wii U. That's the honest truth. I also can't rule out that I'll never, ever, ever own another console system. Um, let's face it, Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft do produce great games and fun games. So, and that's why they've been able to hang around for so long. So as the next few months fly by, and as December hits you right in the face, you're gonna have to ask yourself this: am I gonna waste all day, if not all week, fighting with other shoppers and waiting in line all day just so I can spend another huge chunk of money on another console system that will be obsolete in like 16 months? Um, for me, the answer is no, and I recommend that you pass on it too. But if you do decide to go ahead and go out there and buy that new Nintendo Wii U, feel free to let me know so I can come over and play it. I got to be honest, I do want to get my hands on it. But once again, thank you for your time. My name is Waylon Anderson.